Hey there guys, I'm John Campea. Welcome to my movie vlog, and this is the Movie News Feed. Now, the Movie News Feed is a regular segment on the John Campea Show. Make sure you join us for the John Campea Shows. We'll be going a little bit more in-depth on some of these topics, but we know a lot of you guys like to get your quick fix of everything going on in the world of movie news, so we like to give it to you as a separate video. Check it out. First up, Star Wars actor John Boyega has just revealed that he has indeed met with the folks at Marvel to discuss joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, the Detroit actor wouldn't give any hints as to who he might be playing. He also cautioned that such a role wouldn't be happening for a while when he said the following: "It's way down the line and most likely wouldn't be happening in the near future." Boyega also dispelled any rumors or ideas that the role he could be talking about is Blade, saying that he only thinks Wesley Snipes himself should be playing Blade, and he would consider it a spit in Snipes' face to even think about taking over that role. I'm also all about adding talent to these cinematic universes, and if you saw Detroit in 2017, you'll know that Boyega isn't just great in these big popcorn flicks, he's turned into a really great actor too. I think he'd be a great addition to the MCU. Next up, Atlanta breakout star Zazie Beetz is reportedly in negotiations to join the upcoming Natalie Portman film Pale Blue Dot. Pale Blue Dot centers on a married astronaut played by Natalie Portman who returns to Earth after a mission and begins an affair with a fellow astronaut played by the great Jon Hamm. She heads into a downward spiral as she loses her connection to her family, a condition that afflicts those who spend a long period of time in space. And when her lover begins an affair with another astronaut trainee, the bottom drops out. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Beetz would be playing that new astronaut trainee and love interest to Jon Hamm. Zazie Beetz can next be seen playing the mutant Domino in the upcoming sequel, Deadpool 2, opening on May 18th. Next up, it's being reported that comedian and actor Tracy Morgan has signed on to star with Taraji P. Henson in the upcoming comedy, What Men Want. According to the tracking board, the film is inspired by Nancy Meyers' movie What Women Want, starring Mel Gibson. The new film finds Henson playing a sports agent who has been constantly boxed out by her male colleagues. When she gains the ability to hear men's thoughts, she uses it to her advantage as she races to sign the NBA's next superstar. Tracy Morgan would reportedly be playing the father of the upcoming NBA superstar that Henson is trying to recruit. Morgan can currently be seen on his TBS series, The Last OG. Next, after the incredible success of Ryan Coogler's Creed, it was announced yesterday that production on Creed 2 has now officially begun. This time around, Coogler, fresh off his global dominating success with Black Panther, is acting as executive producer while relative directing newcomer Stephen Caple Jr. takes over the director's chair. The new film sees the return of Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone as Adonis and Rocky, along with Tessa Thompson as Adonis's love interest, Bianca. The crew is joined this time around by pro fighter Florian the Big Nasty Mutano as Victor Drago, and Dolph Lundgren returning to the role of his father, Ivan Drago. Creed 2 is currently set to hit theaters on November 21st later this year. Next up, a lot of people who watch CW have been waiting to find out what shows are getting picked up again for next season, and now we know, well, at least 10 of them. According to the reports, all of the CW DC superhero shows have been renewed, including Arrow for a 7th season, Flash for its 5th season, Legends of Tomorrow for a 4th season, Supergirl also for its 4th season, and the new show Black Lightning for its 2nd season. Also picked up by the CW were the shows Supernatural for its record-breaking 14th season, Dynasty, Jane the Virgin, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and their hit show Riverdale. So it looks like Constantine, who was said to be joining the cast of Legends of Tomorrow next season if CW picked it up, is indeed going to be joining the hero crew next season after all. And you know, what can I tell you? I'm a fan of the DC CW superhero shows. Yeah, Arrow's fallen out of favor with me a little bit, but I still watch most of them. I love the new one, Black Lightning. And finally, speaking of the CW, Arrow star Stephen Amell was recently at AwesomeCon and apparently revealed at one point in time he was auditioned by Warner Brothers for the role of Booster Gold. Now, over the past year or so, reports circulated that Warner Brothers was toying with the idea of a buddy cop sort of movie for Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, but that never came to fruition. Amell said that he never got the role and that the audition was quote-unquote way back when, most likely before Arrow ever came into being, which begs the question, how long has Warner Brothers been thinking about a Booster Gold type project, and could it even still happen? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And that'll do it for today's installment of the Movie News Feed.